Today I'm going to show you how to build your own Android project. In this demo, we want to do some basic matrix computation. I want to demonstrate how to use interactive method in Android app. The input of this app is two matrices, and you can choose what operations to do: add, transpose, or multiply. The app will display the result. Okay, let's start. First, open the Eclipse IDE and create a new project. File, New, and Android application project. Here, you need to enter the application name. You can say matrix ops. Okay. Press next. There is only one activity in this app, so you can use the default activity name. Press finish, and a blank activity is created. First, we need to design the layout of the app. It can also help us to better understand what we're gonna do. Okay, let's modify the layout file. Activity name XML. First, we need to delete the default text view, hello world, and in this app we need two matrix input, so we need to edit text component as the matrix input. First one, this is for matrix 1, this is for matrix 2, and we need a text view component for display the result. Okay, here this is the result, and also we need 3 buttons. These 3 buttons are add, multiply, and transpose, and can be used to decide which operations to do. Button 1, button 2, then button 3. We can put these 3 buttons into the linear layout, so that these 3 buttons can lie in the same line. Okay, put button 1 to the linear layout. Doing this way. Okay, these are 3. Okay, we need to put the linear layout at the bottom of this app, and we need to modify the property of button 1. Delete this version property. Okay. So now the linear layout is assigned. Okay, now we need to modify the properties of these components. For each component, the system will assign an ID to it. For example, this button, the ID is button 1. Okay, we can modify it to add, and also we can modify this text to add. In the same way, we can use the button 2 to multiply. This is used for multiplication. The third button is transpose, and the text can change to transpose. Okay, save, and now you can see the button has changed. We need to link the button to its corresponding. For example, once the add button is pressed, then An add function will be called to calculate the sum of these two matrices and output the result here. So, the onClick property of the button can be used to make this link. Okay, we can write it here. Android onClick. We can link the add function to the button add. In the same way, we can link the multiply function to the button multiply. And we can link the transpose function. And we can link the transpose function to the transpose button. So once the transpose function, the button is clicked, and then the system will call the transpose function. Once the layout is modified, and then we can modify the main activity, the Java file. First, we need to create the handler of the components which are defined in the layout. We simply copy it here. Okay, the first two variables are used for representing the input matrices, and the third one, matrix 3 string, is used for the matrix output. Okay, the reason why I add a str to the variable's name is because no matter what inputs, no matter numbers or letters, the system will integrate it as the string type. So that's why I add a str to the variable's name. In the onCreate function, we can do some initialization. For example, we can assign a value to the variables here, so that these variables can successfully link to its corresponding view component in the layout. We simply copy it here. The find view by ID function is very common, and it will find the view by the view's name, so it's easier to use than just remembering their names. This is a very common name to find a view. In this app, we will use the Java app matrix library to do the matrix computation. So we can simply copy the Java library to the libs folders. Paste. Okay. And now we need to define the format of our input and output. In a matrix, each row is separated by a semicolon, and in each row, elements separated from each other by a comma. So we need two functions. First, we need a string to matrix functions to read the string type input and convert it to the matrix variables. And also we need to output the result, so we need to convert the matrix to string for display. So another function, matrix to string, should be defined. So we simply copy them here. Okay, here the first one is string to mat, and the second function is mat to string. Okay, we need to import the matrix. Okay, And now the remaining thing is to define the add, transpose, and the multiply functions that corresponds to the button. These three functions must be declared as public because the definition and the usage of these functions are in different files. So if you don't declare it, when the button is clicked, its corresponding function cannot be found. And now let's take the add function into consideration. Let's copy the code here. In these four parts, it will convert the string input to the matrix, and in this line it will do the calculation plus calculation, and in this line it will convert the matrix to string, and in the last line it output the result. Okay, in the same way we can define the transpose and multiply. In the same way, let's copy the content of add to the transpose. In transpose, we only output the transpose of matrix 1, so we can change it here. Transpose. Okay, and we need to edit the transform in the output sentence. Transpose of matrix 1. Here, in the multiply function, we need to change the plus to times and change the sum to product. Okay, now the function is done. All we need to do is to test it on the smartphone. Press run, then choose Android application. And choose the Android device. Here is the Samsung. Double click it, and then the system will download the app to the smartphone. Here is our app. So let's try it. Let's input the matrix 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, this is matrix 1. And for matrix 2, let's make it 3, 2, 5, and 3. Okay, and then let's do the add, and let's do the multiply, and let's do the transpose. Okay, here is our first app.